Boom shakalaka, what is going on, everybody? Or as I meant to say, Arr, Esme Hookman, Arr, ye pirates, ye robbed the Bancor network, Arr. So, today is Tuesday, sometime in July, the 2018 year. End of red day in cryptocurrency. Everything is down quite a bit today. Bitcoin down 6%. Everything's down today. So we have some news today about the Bancor hack. Arr, tis me hook hand. Ah, Moby Dick. Arr. Swallow, shiver me timbers. Arr. Also the Onto wallet, Ledger Live, KuCoin upgrade, and the Auger launch. Someone asked, is Zillow and Ontology a good buy? Yeah, totally. Great projects. Prices are down. It's a bear market. Things will turn around. Guys, stop looking in the short term. Long term, stuff is going to be bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. All right. Before we get started, just take a look at the disclaimer. Thank you to everyone subscribing. Thank you everyone nuking the like button with their hook hands. Arr, arr. And if you want to find out how to win one of these shirts, make sure you comment on this video and every other video. Also, guys, news videos for all of you avid news videos watchers. This is the last news video for like a week because I'm going to be traveling, won't be able to do these. I'm going to the Infinite Man Summit in Lisbon, Portugal. See some of you there. But yeah, I'll have regular videos at 5 p.m., but the news videos, they're done for a week. Enjoy this one. This is the last. This is all you get. Arr, tis me hook hand. Now, I'm a monster. Who knows what that's from, huh? Coin market cap today. I know, it's time we get into stuff and stop just dicking around. Market cap at $254 billion. Dropped like $20 billion overnight. Bitcoin dominance up to 43.2%. Bitcoin dropped from like 6,600 to 6,400 right now. Ethereum at 441. EOS dropped 15% today, and no wonder people freaking hate it. Guys, I just got to say, I was watching Crypto Crow did a live stream with Charles Hoskinson yesterday. Phenomenal live stream. Dude, EOS is about to get bummed in the pooper for all the stuff with regulations and, they could be having some securities issues with what happened, raising $4 billion and then claiming no responsibility. At least that's what Charles Hoskinson says. Pretty cool stuff. But, all in all, pretty shitty day for everything except for KuCoin shares. KuCoin shares went up, and we'll go into why in a little bit. Now, taking a look at things, for a few days, Bitcoin was looking promising. This is actually for like a week. Bitcoin was on the rise, but then it came to this first line there, the 23.6 line on the Fibonacci retracement, and it could not break 6,800. Boom, Bitcoin plops down out of that ascending tract. So we'll have to see where it's going there. The MACD, the histogram's getting smaller. We'll have to see if it can turn around or if it's going to close and then go back from Bitcoin to a day. Now, the big news today, Bancor was hacked. What the shit? It's a decentralized exchange. It's not supposed to be hacked. That would be a good pirate, Bancor, a decentralized exchange, states that a vulnerability was exploited to steal 24,984 ETH, approximately $12 million, $1 million worth of PundiX, NPXS, and $10 million worth of BNT. Good news is no user wallets were compromised. Okay, so that's the benefit of a decentralized exchange. It was not taken from users. It was taken from Bancor itself. Now, Bancor, the stolen BNT has since been frozen using a mechanism built into the Bancor protocol. So, Bancor is definitely not, what's that word? Basically, they can stop, they do the stuff the banks do, where they can freeze your assets, do stuff like that. So, yeah, I guess that's good if they get hacked, but at the same time, they have the ability just to say who does what. Not really what we want in cryptocurrencies. The stolen ETH and other tokens are still compromised. Now, earlier this week, Vitalik, he said that centralized cryptocurrency exchanges should burn in hell as much as possible. However, it is clear that decentralized exchanges are not inherently immune to vulnerabilities. However, the good news is no user wallets were compromised. That's the benefit of decentralized exchanges. Now, big news for Ontology today. The Onto wallet is now live. Go to onto.app. You have until October 1st, 2018, so a few months. This is basically where you can take your NEP5 based Ontology tokens, put them into Ontology blockchain tokens. So you go to onto.app, looks like that. You can download it now. See, nice pretty pictures. Download it now. Take control of your identity, digital trust, all of that fun stuff. You can get it on the Google Play Store, soon on the Apple Store. All right. I did see here in the notes that some people are having issues with downloading. Like they tried doing it and it just kept pending, waiting for Neo synchronization for 12 hours. So, give it a whirl, but, they got to test it. They got to make sure it all works. Ledger Live is released today. So Ledger announced their new desktop app, Ledger Live. It's a new companion for Mac, Windows, or Linux that allows you to manage your crypto assets. Wonderful, wonderful. So everybody loves the Ledger. Now you can do it on your desktop instead of just a little device. KuCoin, I told you they went up 12% today. Well, there's a reason for it. Okay, so they announced their new bonus upgrade with KuCoin shares. Now, previously, the trading fees would be paid to you in like dust of whatever tokens. However, now the trading fees will be paid to you in KuCoin shares. So that could be good because exchange shares tend to go up pretty much all the time. So that's good for that. Augur in the news today. Now, Augur, it's been like 2 years in development. They have finally released their decentralized prediction market. You can go over to Augur. You can check it out there. All right. Or someone even made a website, predictions.global, so you could see all the predictions here. All right. And you could see, boom, look at that. Will France defeat Belgium in the 2018 FIFA World Cup semifinals? 55% yes, so people don't really think so. Will Donald J. Trump be elected and inaugurated as President of the United States for the 2021 to 2025 presidential term? 39% yes, so that's kind of like a no. Hopefully not, but people in the United States are pretty damn lazy, so for the past buttload of years, we've just had back-to-back presidents, and it's not a democracy, definitely not, because our votes don't even count. When they put voting on the blockchain, then I'll actually give a shit about voting, and then I'll go vote. Until then, it's just fucking corrupt. All right? Put voting on the blockchain. Now, whole bunch of predictions coming out in the news. At first, I didn't find too many good news articles, so I was just looking at these predictions, but a whole bunch of predictions out in the news. This seems to be that all that anyone does anymore is predict the prices. Like, this one's going to be $7, and this one's going to be $3.32, and that one's going to be $4 million. Well, Bitcoin is poised for a significant bull run based on this trend indicator. And that trend indicator is the divergence analysis, buying and selling pressure indicator. It may be in for some price movement. So back in July 6th, the Divan stop and trend for Bitcoin intersected. When these two lines intersect, the price of Bitcoin usually undergoes a reversal in trajectory. Thus, Bitcoin may be poised for a significant price leap, bringing to end the long bear run. However, that didn't really happen last night, but we'll see if it happens in the future. Last time this happened, back April 13th, the price leapt from 8,000 to 9,600. If such a pattern repeats itself, then Bitcoin will break above 7,600. So we'll have to see if that holds true, because right now we're in the red, and nobody likes the red. We want green every day. We want Ponzi scheme growing markets, shit that just grows every day, no matter what. It doesn't matter if stuff's supposed to go in waves. It's supposed to go up all the time because we're riding moon Lambo rockets, and they just go freaking up. They never go down. Now, this dude doesn't agree. All right. Clem Chambers of Advifin says Bitcoin will probably hit $2,000 before it hits $20,000. But will it hit 20,000? Yes. Will it hit 100,000? Yes, totally. Now, more predictions. Golden opportunities like NEO. Yes, NEO. NEO is still a steal. You still get rewarded in gas for holding NEO. It's still very early on in the ecosystem. And, I don't only say that. Rand Neuner says it. But Marie-Antoinette, the French queen from 1700, she was talking about Ripple. She says $3 by the year end. Actually, it's not the French queen. It's Marie-Antoinette Tichler of C2 Legacy believes Ripple will hit $3 by the end of 2018. I would add a caveat, if they're not shut down by the SEC for being a security. That's a potential profit of 538% from today's July 9th price. She also has a short-term price of $1 by August 1st. Well, good for her. If it doesn't get shut down for being a security. All right? Ripple is doing everything it can to rebrand, to emphasize that XRP is not the same as Ripple. That's why they have this ugly-ass logo on CoinMarketCap. All right? Because Ripple, security. XRP, security. But they want us to say no, XRP is not a security. And see, here's the issue. Let's see, was there other stuff I had highlighted? Initially, it was okay to interchange the two names when referring to the coin and the company. But with 1, no, 2, no, count them, 3 pending lawsuits against Ripple and an SEC decision looming, it's understandable the team at Ripple will see it fit to clearly distinguish between the two entities. See, one thing that might be of concern is that the SEC did not include XRP in the list of digital assets it excluded from being securities like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Perhaps this is due to the fact that Ripple Company owns approximately 60 billion XRP, with 55 billion of that amount locked up in escrow, meaning that they can manipulate the price at will, meaning it's an absolute bullshit project, bullshit coin, but that's just my opinion. And what the hell do I know, right? Why Cardano can possibly checkmate Ethereum. Guys, check out that, after this, go watch that live stream with Crypto Crow and Charles Hoskinson. Actually, very good live stream they did together. It was funny as hell and educational. So they could potentially checkmate Ethereum. They've been talking with Google. They have a whole bunch of other stuff lined up. As a matter of fact, why don't you wait until 5 o'clock today? Because I have an episode coming out maybe talking about Cardano. Maybe. So, last little bit of news. Bitcoin could go mainstream within 10 years. Imperial College research. Freaking wonderful. People had to pay buttloads of money to go to college to figure out something that's so clearly obvious to everyone else. That's why colleges are amazing. You pay a freaking arm and a leg, and then what do you get? Something completely worthless. But let's take a look at why they think. Can you tell I'm bitter? Yeah. According to a study conducted by researchers at Imperial College London, cryptocurrencies possess the potential of becoming a widely used form of payment within the coming decade. No shit. Basically, they argue that every time money evolved, say from cowrie shells into coins and notes, there's been a reduction in payment friction. Per the researchers, cryptocurrencies could serve to reduce payment friction in the global economy. Again, no shit. Like, really? You didn't just... You could watch one Andreas Antonopoulos lecture and do everything they just did with that, probably tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars of research. So, that's that. That's all the news today. Before I must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed today. Or maybe it's just I'm so sad because I just won't be doing news episodes for you for the next week. That could be it. So, guys, that's it for the news. Subscribe, like it. If you don't, if that video was kind of shit, so don't like the video also. Whatever. But if you want to win a shirt, make sure you comment on this video. I'll give one away in a second. Just coming up, I will be at the Infinite Man Summit in Lisbon, Portugal. Going to be an awesome event. See, speakers. That's me. Boom, right there. That's before I had a beard and back when I actually used to dress nice. Now I just dress like a slouch. Okay, a whole bunch of other people. Should be an awesome event. That's coming up in like 2 or 3 days. My goodness. Then Coinvention, August 30th and 31st in Philadelphia. I'll be there. You can join me there. And if you go to one conference this year, make sure it's World CryptoCon, because there's a very good chance you'll be driving in a Lambo if you use my referral code and get 200 other people to come as well. Because the first YouTuber to get 200 people to come gets a Lambo for the week. And if that's me, I'll drive you guys around in it all week. I don't care, because that'll be fun, driving a Lambo and trying not to wrap it around a tree. So links are all down in the description. You guys can check that stuff out down there. Now, let's get on to the stuff that you guys really came here for, the shirt. All right, yesterday there were 2 videos, count them, 2. Okay, the news video is number 1, the NASCAR video is number 2. Check that out, Dragon Chain NASCAR. Boom. And there's a little unicorn shooting a Bitcoin out of its butt right there on the back of the car, if you guys can see that. All right. And then there's me, Crow, and Rusty, who put it all together. Thanks a lot, man. And then, so let's find out, video 1 or video 2. Ready? Video 1. That's just what it is. It's been video 1 a lot recently. I'm not sure if this thing is totally random anymore. But we will see who the winner is. Good luck to all of you. May you all win, but not really, because I don't feel like buying all of you shirts. You can buy your own shirts, by the way, right there, if you want to. You know, if you're tired of waiting, if you just can't wait. 117 comments. The winner. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Peter Petco, Neo to $1,000. I agree with you, Peter. I think Neo could very easily get to $1,000. Just imagine how much gas will be by then. Things will be crazy. But Peter, congratulations. You win a shirt. Email me at the email on my About page. I will send you a shirt anywhere in the world. Hopefully it's in the States. It's cheaper there. But I will send it anywhere in the world. It takes about a week to get to the States, 2 to 4 weeks to the rest of the world. Catch you guys later. No more news episodes for like a week and some. But I will still be having 5 p.m. episodes. I've recorded them all ahead of time. I've put in a buttload of work. I'm kind of tired. Maybe that's why I'm sleepy. Yeah, that's it. I'm cranky. Somebody needs a nap. All right. So enjoy, guys. I'll catch you later. Love you all. Have a good one. Peace.